and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And we've got a few injuries on their bench, less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. So, Tim, in a league full of great athletes, we'll see some of the best on the court in this game.
Well, if you love explosive athletes, you're about to see the top shelf. The best that this league has, high flying above the rim. Get ready. Put your seatbelt on.
Isn't it just so special to have these seats courtside and watch these guys literally an arm's length away? My goodness.
There is nothing better.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Now Barrett to the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Carter. Black with it. Picked up by Barrett. Pass to Banchero. Out to Carter. The tray. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. And Tim, an old school biggie, Jakob Pirtle, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Yep, that one goes.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And you have to stay connected to Bane. He's too good off the catch.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Bane. Back to Black. 5 to shoot. Banchero outside. There's the lob to Carter. He can't get that one to fall.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And it's quickly missing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front, leading by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
They've got Richardson, also Carter out there. Batadze is out there with Banchero. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. And so Quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 1. For 3, the rebound by Batadze.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And having starred in a six-man role in New York, Tim Emmanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up quickly.
And it's quickly missing. Magic leading by 3. Richardson the pass to Carter. A minute 42 left in the first half. And Carroll outside. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. Here's quickly. He has yet to score. Wide open. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Bane. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 7 points for Desmond Bane. Raptors trail by 3. Hurdle with a screen on Bane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Hurdle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Tim, of the teams that were not in the playoffs or even in the play-in last season, you can make a case the Raptors among many teams that have a lot of potential to get there this year.
Yeah, I agree, and you could also put the Spurs in that conversation too. But if you're just looking at the East, the Raptors could easily climb back into relevance as their young talent develops.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Here's Walter after the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Pirtle. Onside Barrett. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Barrett's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Suggs, screen on Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Desmond Bane really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update and checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the point. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force. And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Barnes up top. He's covered by Banchero. Out to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Bounce pass Black. And a wide open look for Bane. Barnes grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Up again. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Banchero kicks to Black. Takes a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline for a young group. That is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And it's Banchero missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Suggs. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Barnes. Barrett with the ball. Working on Black. Now, here's Barrett. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Banchero draws the double. Pass to Black. That one falls. Black's got his second basket of the game.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Orlando out in front, leading by just 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Payne in at the three. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
And here is Ingram. After Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now here is Carter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Toronto trailing. Barrett outside. Ingram right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The shot is off. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Now Carter. Got it!
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now here's Ingram. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Banchero, here we go. Hurdle there for the rebound. Raptors shooting 47%, pretty solid. It misses. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now Banchero. Hurdle there for the rebound. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. quickly. Can't tie it up as that one goes astray. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Suggs, a crafty reverse layup.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Quickly. Off target from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero, oh, that is a big-time jam.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Ingram. Good.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
And that's been the theme of the night. Stringing together stops has been difficult.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty at the line. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. 4-point game. Here's Barnes. Takes the three. Knocks down the three.
Coming up with the goods there. Barnes showing he can deliver.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throws.
You know what they came to see me. Never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court.
Ingram fires. Buries the deep ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamahl Mosley. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Left side Suggs. Good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.